So you want to build an email list that's practically begging to buy your offer? Let's talk today about how to build a pre-launch email list. You can think about building your pre-launch email list the same way that you think about dating. More on that in a moment. There are two things that you need to figure out before you even think about trying to build your list, and we're going to get into that in today's video. And I'm also going to tell you about the 3 steps to building hype with your pre-launch campaign, so listen closely. Let's jump in. How does building your email list relate to dating? Well, let's look at it this way. You wouldn't ask someone to marry you on the first date, right? Timing is important. You got to get to know them, that you got to be nurtured. I can imagine that if someone, I'd be like, you don't even know me, you haven't taken me for dinner, I don't even know your name. You got to get to know them. And here's the other thing I want you to keep in mind is that when you're dating, you're not just dating for outcome, you're also dating for opportunity. Same thing with your email list. You're getting to know each other. You're qualifying each other. It's not that you're just trying to sell anyone and anything. You want to sell the qualified customers. And I tell you this from experience because when I first started my business, I thought for me to grow, I had to say yes to every opportunity and I just need to sell anything I could to anyone. Well, what does that actually create for you? You might not actually like the business that you're growing. You might not actually want to speak to the customer avatar that you're selling to. You want to make sure that you're working with people that are actually your dream customers. So if you don't know that yet, you're going to need to figure that out. And when you're creating these emails, you want to speak to that person. That's going to create this push-pull language where you're attracting the right people and you're repelling the wrong people. I know that for sure if I can get the best results for clients who want to sell high ticket and make 6, 7, and 8 figures, I'm not necessarily going to be able to get the best results for people who are still in their 9 to 5. Now, I can still help them, but the ones that I can get the best results for are the people who have a business and want to scale it to high ticket. We love all those people, but we just know that we want to speak to our direct customer avatar. It's almost like if I was trying to teach university, but I was speaking to kindergarten, I'm just speaking to the wrong audience. So you want to think about this in your email marketing of who you're speaking to, and that as you're dating them, nurturing them in your content, that they're the right fit for your products and services, and that you're the right fit for them, that they have to know, like, and trust you and be emotionally invested so that they can make a financial investment decision. So now that you know you need to date your audience, you need to nurture them, let's talk about the 2 things you need to figure out before trying to build your list. The first one is to reverse engineer your outcome. Make a plan for how exactly you're going to ascend leads to the desired goal and work backwards. If we know that we're launching something, what are the steps towards the launch? What's the message that we need to speak to this email list to be able to help them overcome any objections before we even pitch the product or service that we're launching? What's the encouragement they need to hear? What's the content that's going to help them feel connected to you and your message and help them feel like, I want whatever this person has to offer? I remember when I first signed up for my mentor, Alex Sharfin. He's an incredible friend of mine and he has helped me so much in my business. I remember that I was a huge fan of his podcast, that I loved his podcast. I listened to every single episode. I was on his email list and read through every single one. And I was so nurtured and I trusted him so much that when he finally did launch his program, I was like first in line, credit card out, raving, couldn't wait to buy it because he had built up a relationship with me before ever asking me for money. Kind of like dating, you build the relationship before you propose marriage. The second thing you can do to create your pre-launch email list is to create an opt-in funnel as an alternative way to collect emails, knowing that people are interested in what you're planning on launching. I'll give you an example. I was about to launch a program of ours called the VIP Code, and I wanted to kind of tease this before I announced what it was. I said something on this opt-in page that, hey, if you are interested in seeing behind the scenes of how I grow my YouTube channel and my clients' YouTube channels to 6, 7, and 8 figures, and I created a group where I did trainings and showed you all the behind the scenes and showed you every step by step. If I were to create that, would you be interested? And then it had just an opt-in form where people could put their name and their email address, and in my email marketing provider, created this list of these are the people that are interested. Now that shows me they're interested, they're warm, they want to know about what I have to offer. Think about how you can do that for your upcoming launch. Now, before we get into the 3 steps to building hype with your pre-launch campaign, go ahead, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, I know you'll like all the other content marketing and business acceleration tips that we have in store for you every single week. I love creating pre-launch campaigns. So there's 3 steps to building hype with your pre-launch campaign. And hype is so important because here's the thing. You want to think of your campaign as like Hollywood, roll out the red carpet, big blockbuster arrival. And actually think about that for a second. How does Hollywood launch their biggest movies? Before the movie even comes out, they have the trailers playing in the movie theater like months or even a year ahead. I remember Star Wars being like a year ahead of it's coming out next Christmas, which creates that curiosity of, oh my gosh, now I have to wait until next Christmas to see what happens to Han Solo. Think of how you can do that inside of your pre-launch. In Hollywood, you'll see billboards, you'll see the trailers playing on TV or on talk shows. All of the actors in the movie, they do a talk show tour. They're on morning shows, they're on radio shows, they're on late night TV talking about the movie and sharing it all across the world before it actually launches. So by the time they roll out the red carpet, there's so much hype around it, and then it makes millions or billions in the box office. How can you do that with your marketing? Don't just be the equivalent of walking out your front door saying, it's ready. Think like Hollywood. So your 3 steps to building hype with your pre-launch campaign. The first step is open a loop. This is like your cliffhanger. So for example, maybe you show some behind the scenes look of something that you're building. You can have like a curiosity of, hey, look what we're doing, but I can't tell you everything, so stay tuned. For example, I did some videos behind the scenes of me filming and showing this new video marketing strategy and said, hey, if I were to create this group to provide insider access to my exclusive strategies proven to help you reach 100,000 subscribers and 6, 7, or 8 figures of organic leads from YouTube alone, would you be interested? Stay tuned. Like, what a cliffhanger, what an open loop. Hopefully people are all hyped up thinking, yes, I want this, but now I have to wait. Oh my gosh, tell me more. That's how you want your audience reacting. Now that I've shared that with you, can you think of any open loops or cliffhangers that you've seen, whether it's in your marketing or in some other big marketing that you've seen? I'd love to know, because maybe we can get some ideas and be able to collaborate and create them in our own businesses. So please share with me in the comments below if you can think of any really cool marketing campaigns that have had open loops. Now, step 2, once you open that loop, you gotta close the loop by making a big announcement. Typically leading up to that big announcement, you wanna continue to have those teasers. You wanna have countdown to the day that you're gonna announce it. I've seen recently the show Friends, they're doing their reunion special on HBO. How exciting. I'm super excited. Are you excited? Tell me if you're excited. They posted their teaser, their trailer video of, hey, the gang is back and this reunion is gonna happen on whatever date it is. And then leading up to the date, they're also promoting other little teasers and clues to what's gonna happen in this big episode that, I don't know, I'm hyped to watch it. And I bet a ton of other people are too. And step 3, as I mentioned, you want to build hype around the launch. You want to make sure that you're building hype before the announcement and after the announcement. It's not just, hey, it's out and here it is. You're going to continue to nurture and give more teasers and more excitement about what's going to actually happen when they follow through with that call to action. Because, hey, they could say that the Friends TV show is coming back. They're going to have a reunion special. But once it's been announced, they're not just going to go silent and think, well, I hope they show up to watch it. Or once it's aired, they're not going to say, well, it's aired, hopefully people saw it. They're going to keep driving people back to it to go see it. So for example, maybe you build out a video series or you continue promoting it on all of your platforms. Overall, make sure that you're remaining in constant communication with the list, especially that they've expressed interest. You created the group, they expressed the interest, they said that they wanted it. And if you just say, hey, it's here, but maybe they got distracted, maybe they didn't see the email, maybe they missed the first and only time that you announced it, you have to keep driving that storyline and bringing people to it. Now also know that your audience is going to have distractions, they're gonna have objections, they're gonna have things that they're busy with, so make sure that you're still helping them to overcome objections and show them why they need to take action fast. As a bonus tip, one of the things that you can do to make people take action quickly is you can offer a first look for people who signed up first. You can give them some insider access. You can offer them rewards or bonuses for people who signed up early before the public announcement. Maybe you give them early bird pricing, or maybe you give them extra things. For example, when I launched my VIP code program, the first people that signed up, they got the founding member price, and I gave them a whole content machine kit where I sent them a whole kit to their home with all of their filming equipment that they need to get success for that. Now, the people that signed up after, if they wanted it, they had to pay for it. So that was a really great bonus to incentivize and encourage people to sign up quickly. So make sure that you're continuing to warm them up. You're leading them towards a sale. Maybe if you have salespeople that are calling them, following up with them, you have this continued email sequence. If they've raised their hands to receive this, you know that they're interested in buying it. So continue to share that storyline, overcome their objections, and lead them to the call to action. Creating campaigns, especially the pre-launch campaigns, are one of my favorite things to do with my clients. If you're looking for more strategies to explode your monthly revenue and effortlessly ascend even brand new audience members into your high ticket offers, click the link below. I'm gonna give you access to my free training called Hello to High Ticket. This is how to ascend your customers all the way from new leads into high ticket. It's a free training. Just click the link below and apply to get your private invitation.